Usyk vs Wilder. We get into all that next. Please like and subscribe. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Hit the like and subscribe button below. Leave your comments, leave your thoughts, especially on this one. Welcome back to another episode of The Hot Stove. This is going to be a reactionary video. I wanted to get into, I've been called out. People are asking me if I'm trolling or, it's created a stir when I said that Alexander Usyk would beat Deontay Wilder. I got into a debate with Ness on the Boxing Voice over this. He said I was just trolling him, and that I wasn't being serious. Then I've seen a bunch of you guys have also agreed with me. So I wanted to start on that, touch on that, and first off, no, I am not trolling. Alexander Usyk would absolutely beat Deontay Wilder. Guys, I don't think this is difficult. I keep hearing that it's a different animal. It's a different animal. It's a different animal. Okay, yeah, Wilder's right hand is lethal. Check. Got it. And I keep hearing that, Usyk has never faced anybody like Wilder. Okay, that's fair, but you do realize that Wilder's never faced anybody like Alexander Usyk, right? Like the hand speed, the combination punching, the footwork, the punch output. There's no one out there 200 pounds or more who's even comparable to Usyk at this point, right? Like, do you realize how much better Usyk is than Wilder? As a skill set goes, it's not even close. Like, hand speed, who's better? Usyk. Combination punching, Usyk. Footwork, who's better? If we made a checklist, he gets every single check except for one, and that's power, right? There's no way that Wilder could win a round. Like, I'm not trying to knock Wilder. Unless Wilder knocks Usyk down, he's going to lose every round. Just the punch output and the skill set and the footwork. These two things aren't comparable. Like, I know there's a bunch of Wilder fanboys out there and stuff, and that's fine. But Usyk would absolutely school him. I mean, Wilder is what he is. He's a lethal puncher. That's all he is. And he's got a good jab, but that's all it is. And Usyk would take that jab away from him. So he would literally just be sitting on trying to land a right hand on a target that doesn't sit still. Do you see why that would be difficult? I think Usyk beats him 120 to 108 because Wilder can't win a round. Just the punch output, he's gonna be eating 5 shots for every 1 shot he throws. Just on the work rate alone, he can't win rounds. So he has to stop him. Now, is it completely out of the realm of possibility that Wilder could land a right hand and end Usyk's night? No, that's not out of the realm of possibility. He has the puncher's chance, right? He's one of the best, hardest hitting heavyweights we've seen. That being said, I wouldn't. Could it happen? Yes. Do I count on that happening? No, I bet against it. And I don't know why this would trigger such, unbelievable outrage. Like, I've said something crazy. Like, you saying that Wilder would beat Usyk is like saying you think Julian Jackson would beat James Toney. It's a fair comparison. It's like, no, of course not. Well, Jackson hits harder. Got it. But that's it, right? Or Marcos Maidana would beat Pernell Whitaker. It's like, no. Well, Maidana hits harder. Got it. But there's a lot more to this sport than just being able to know how to punch, right? And every other category, every other factor that we look at, Usyk is drastically better. Not a little better. Not a little bit better. It's not like it's kind of close, right? It's not like we say, okay, who's got more punching power, Tyson or Foreman? Well, it doesn't really matter because they could both end each other's night with one punch, right? This is not comparable. Usyk is clearly, across the board, better in every asset of boxing, besides power punching, than Wilder is. I don't know how you look at that and say, no, Wilder kills him. It's like, okay, who has Wilder faced that is remotely similar to Usyk? Well, there is nobody. He was being out, and again, up until I understood that he ended the night. I got it. He was being outboxed early by Ortiz and by Gerald Washington. These are not guys who have a comparable skill set to Usyk. These are guys that are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps below Usyk. I mean, these are guys that couldn't even sign his shoes. Usyk would dominate these guys embarrassingly bad. But these are guys that won rounds off of Wilder. So why would Usyk not? And yes, and those guys did eventually get caught with the right hand, but they slowed down because they're big and old. Usyk is lean and young, and he doesn't slow down. We saw that in his last fight. The punch output, the footwork, none of it slows down. None of it. So all of a sudden, Wilder is just going to land this massive right hand when he's eating 3, 4, 5 punch combinations the whole night. Okay. Could it happen? Yes. Wilder would have a puncher's chance. He'd have little else. If he did land it, it'd be one shot out of the blue that caught Usyk and put him down. Outside of that, again, we have Usyk on our number 5 pound-for-pound list. So I'm not saying that Wilder's a trash heavyweight. I don't think Wilder's a trash heavyweight. Would he beat Anthony Joshua? Would he beat Usyk? Absolutely not. On top of that, they're the same size. Look at the size of Usyk. He came in, he weighed 200 pounds. What do you think he weighed when he stepped in the ring? At least 215. He had to. That's what Joshua weighs. So there wouldn't even be a weight discrepancy. So it's like, oh, this is a different level. He's facing a bigger boy. No, he's facing a guy the same size as him. Basically, if we were talking about him fighting Joshua, and Joshua steps in the ring weighing 250, and Usyk weighs 215, it's not impossible. Holyfield beat Bo, right? So it can be done. It's a lot more difficult than being a guy your own size. And there's no weight limit in the heavyweight division, so that's fine. But he's not giving up probably any weight to Wilder. If he isn't, it's a couple of pounds. Not a big deal. So there's not going to be a size advantage. So it's not like you have that to fall back on. Like, Usyk is clearly better. Usyk should be in everyone's top 6 or 7 pound-for-pound list. He's 5th on ours. Wilder's not on anybody, and he knows he deserved to be. And I'm not saying he's trash. He's not trash. But there's levels to this. If you think Wilder's skill set is comparable to Usyk, I don't know if you know what you're looking at. This should not be controversial, fellas. Like, if you say, yeah, Wilder would definitely knock out Usyk. Excuse me? Like, there's just no reason to think that he would dominate Usyk. Usyk is better across the board. This isn't close. So if you think Wilder, if you think I'm right, you think I'm wrong, you think I'm a crazy person, let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. If you think Usyk would win, let me know. If you think I'm completely out of my mind and you're laughing at me, let me know that too. If you think Wilder would knock him out in a couple rounds, maybe the first round, he would just go in there and tool on Usyk, hit him with a right hand, and end the night nice and early, let me know that too. Let me know what you think. But if that fight were to happen, and it probably won't happen anytime soon, I would take Usyk by a unanimous decision, 120 to 108. Easy fight to score, Jim, right? That fight would be on HBO, because HBO doesn't do boxing anymore, really. I guess they're not into that anymore. But, yeah, this is... I think there's levels. I don't even think this is competitive. Not to say that Wilder couldn't land the magic shot, because he could. It's just I would really, really put that, as a not an impossibility, but something that's close to a miracle for him to land that shot, right? Like, it would be against the odds, is what I'm trying to say. But let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. For the hot stove, this is 3D Boxing signing off, saying thank you and God bless.
Enjoy 3D Boxing vlog videos? Show us some love by clicking the like button. Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3dboxingvlog.com is also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.